but it's also under attack from a surprising but familiar foe.
Frontier fighter? Is it the Frontier Fighters? Nah, don't do me dirty. Nah. Don't bring the Frontier Fighters back to me, baby. Is that an alien? Wait, that's an alien. Is that a new ship? No, wait. That's a new ship. I've never seen that before.
For the first time,
what is that?
The Vanduul.
Aliens! Wait! They just dropped alien.
Are a nomadic, very violent spacefaring race.
They've been striking out against outposts and such in the Nyx system. They don't really don't know why they're doing it, but it seems like whoever's running the station is really pissed them off.
Vanduul raiding parties have been arriving in the system. And
do we get to see? Look, there's a Vanduul in it. There's aliens inside the machines. Look at the ships. No, look at the ships. Look at the ships. There's aliens inside them.
Those raids are getting bigger and more frequent.
They'll be the scythes that you're familiar with, glaives and blades that we all know and hate, and a new craft for the PU, the Vanduul Stinger.
Vanduul Stinger. This thing looks demonic. Yo, now that looks like a diamond.
By some civilians on arrival asking you for help.
So at this point, you have a choice. You can either bug out, mission over, or join the fight.
That's gonna be crazy.
Fight against Vanduul aggressor ships.
It's time for me to get that Mark II, that Super Hornet Mark II, because Vanduul
invite you to come on board.
Which Intersect sort of will encourage you to do because it'll help further their investigation against what's happening here, why these QB stations have come back online.
You dock your ship.
Bro, there's gonna be aliens in the game. There's literally aliens in the game now.
Here have a real surprise for you.
These guys just dropped aliens in the game.
They will be immediately ambushed. These guys are not your friends.
Look at the drip.
Of course, it's not going to be easy because the
drip
station are going to fight you every step of the way.
The fight will be challenging, but this definitely will be the warm-up phase of this mission. This will be the players getting a sense of what exactly is going on there, who these new people are. They don't
the drip
be unfamiliar
is
armor,
astronomical.
Wielding unfamiliar weapons. And we want you to get a sense that you are in a new place, in a new territory, fighting a new faction.
This drip is literally legendary.
Get back in touch with Intersect.
No, okay, we got the new drip we want.
Who are these people?
We know what drip we want, guys. We know what drip.
Why are the Vanduul attacking them?
At this point, there's more going on here than anyone thought. The directive from Intersect is to explore the station and collect as much information as you possibly can.
So we have aliens, a new drip, new factions.
You're going to get to explore some new areas.
It's not just the space station. There's the disabled capital ship. There's asteroid bases nearby with obvious installations there, other forces that Vanduul have been attacking. There's a debris field.
Explore the locations in any order you want and try to find out who these people are and why.
Any order.
You'll find new clues. You'll find ways to solve the puzzle of what's going on at the space station.
That ship is fine. That ship is fine. Look at it.
I'm super excited to finally see the Vanduul in the PU.
I'm excited to bring cool
We've got actual aliens.
Players in the PU will now get a taste of
alien warfare.
Like we already have it in Arena Commander, where you get to fight the Vanduul.
The Vanduul, yes, sword.
That in the PU is going to be, I think, a heck of a lot of fun.
Bro, if Wicklow brings out the Vanduul
This
shit.
marks a great milestone for us.
Let's move to our next ship, a replica from Hesperia. Hesperia are a high-end manufacturer. They specialize in recreating exotic and particularly alien spacecraft.
Effectively what they're doing is they're remanufacturing them, making them a little bit more suitable for kind of human flight. And the latest offering from Hesperia is the Vanduul Stinger.
They're coming. They're bringing it.
Space alien.
Bro, this thing's like a freaking
evil
beetle.
War race that sort of
like a
take
cicada.
over, steal technology, absorb it, fuse it all together into their own needs.
They are the relatively nasty aliens that you sometimes hear about and haven't seen much of yet. They also make really cool
No, so you're gonna forget your hate.
The Stinger as a Vanduul heavy fighter was reserved for their higher tier sort of ace pilots or high-ranking members within their clans.
This ship looks devious. What is the
Stinger
gun
is a
size?
competitor to something like the FA or I guess the Scorpius.
It packs a lot of firepower.
Oh, so it's Scorpius.
Quite a large frame, so it's a very, very tanky spacecraft. The firepower is almost unrivaled in terms of just both the number and the size of them. So it's there for players who don't want agility. They don't want to be in and out quickly. They want to be there brawling with big guns and taking all
That's me. I want to be in your face. I want to be
One thing
talking like,
Xperia have done
what's
recently
up,
with the
Precious?
Stinger
What are we
is they've
doing,
done away with
Precious?
the
Like,
majority
are we
of the
fighting?
spec
I want to be in your
They heard
face.
everyone's complaints about the glaive and blade and have stripped off the original Vanduul weapons to allow customization for standard human weapons.
with the exception of the single-size 5 gun.
Because it was too well integrated into the hull, even for Xperia to remove.
All the additional weapons are generic mounts, so they can be swapped with any of the
So
existing
you can
lineup
change
that we have
things
in the
out.
game. By doing this, provides greater flexibility to the end user, and this is something Xperia wanted for the civilian market. For that one bespoke weapon, the size 5 plasma cannon, functionally it is the
Size
same
5
as the
plasma
existing
cannon.
size 5 plasma cannons on the Scythe and Glaive, but it is a sort of Gen 2 model and wraps it in a different aesthetic compared to those models. You'll see they're very much
Bruh.
older Vanduul styling. This
Bruh.
is much newer Vanduul styling, but
This
underneath
thing
it is the
looks
same weapon that people have used for
demonic.
years.
Like, it sounds so
Our job
demonic,
as
bro.
the vehicle art team
Holy
on the
crap.
PU was to take the Stinger from the squadron team and prepare it for life in the PU. You know, add extra details where needed.
So the exterior is a real blend of these kind of hard surface, kind of rare alloyed kind of wings.
Yeah, this
and then
looks
underneath this real kind of
crazy.
organic structure that kind of webs all of the ship together. You know, it
goodness.
connects the thrusters in, it connects all the
Bruh,
kind of
it looks so,
underside of
like,
the vehicle, and it pulls the whole
mutant.
ship together.
You can tell it's very different from the Vanduul ships that are currently in the PU. If you take, for example, the way the cockpits are constructed.
Up at the front, we've got this big kind of bubble dome that gives the cockpit quite a unique shape compared to some of our other ships.
But isn't that a
Also
weak
gives the
point
pilot
right there?
A unique position within the ship. And kind
One
of gives them
size
great
5 and
visibility
maybe
up
4
front.
size 4 sounds sort
Boarding the
of
Stinger is
reasonable. That
little
sounds
unusual compared
freaking
to,
OP, man.
other ships, obviously being alien in nature.
You're going through a ramp at the rear, and it leads you kind of straight up into
The
the belly of
rib
the ship.
cage is open. Oh
You know,
my
lots
god.
of organic detail, rib cages, kind of strange alien forms.
On entry of the cockpit, the seat kind of comes down towards you, and you kind of climb over the back of it a bit like a motorbike.
You're basically riding into the cockpit. It's very much like you're being carried inside the cockpit.
Into the traditional prone flying pose that Vanduul pilots use.
That would have hurt your
Very
back.
happy with the
Oh
Stinger. I think
my
the team's
goodness,
done a really good
bro.
job of making something that feels different, it feels alien,
The
but
Ares
it
Iron?
suits our lineup of ships and it suits our universe.
I think the guys
I've
did a
never
really
actually
good
flown
job
an Ares.
of respecting the, you know, the direction and vision from the original Stinger and Vanduul ships and Squadron.
We've tried to take a lot of inspiration from movies and other science fiction material, but I think it sits well within the Star Citizen universe.
The Stinger for
I
people
want a
that
Stinger,
really
guys.
like
I want a
Vanduul and
Stinger,
want
bro.
to try and pretend to be them.